Hello my dear students, in this lecture we are going to see one previous year GATE numerical. This question was asked in GATE 2015 for 2 marks in set 2. Basically this question was asked on heat transfer through a counter flow heat exchanger. So let us understand the question. The question is a balanced counter flow heat exchanger. Now here it is given balanced counter flow heat exchanger, right? So my dear students, let us draw the diagram of counter flow heat exchanger. If I draw counter flow heat exchanger, now for counter flow heat exchanger, the entry of cold and hot fluid will be from different side. Let us say from left side there is an entry of hot fluid, that is THI. The hot fluid will enter at temperature THI and it will leave at temperature THO. Now temperature of hot fluid is decreasing, it will leave at THO, right? And this is a hot fluid. And my dear students, as hot fluid is moving from left to right, therefore cold will move from right to left. Therefore here entry of cold TCI, and the cold fluid will exit from the left. Therefore here there will be an exit of cold fluid TCO, right? And this left side temperature difference is called delta T1. This temperature difference THI minus TCO is called delta T1. And right side temperature difference, that is THO minus TCI, is called delta T2. THO minus TCI is delta T2 for counter flow heat exchanger. This is a counter flow heat exchanger, right? And from right side the cold fluid is entering, right? Now my dear students, let us read the question. A balanced counter flow heat exchanger has a surface area 20 meter square and overall heat transfer coefficient 20 watt per meter square Kelvin. So here surface area is given, which is area is equal to 20 meter square, and overall heat transfer coefficient is nothing but U is given, that is 20 watt per meter square Kelvin. U is 20 watt per meter square Kelvin. Then air Cp is equal to 1000 joule per kg Kelvin enters at 0.4 kg per second and 280 Kelvin is to be preheated. Now my dear students, this is very important statement. Is to be preheated means we have to heat this air. Is to be preheated means we have to heat this air, and if we are heating this air, this must be a cold fluid, because here if I heat this air, the temperature of air will increase, and here the cold fluid temperature is increasing. Therefore my dear students, air is given as a cold fluid and the Cp of cold fluid is given 1000. Therefore I will write here this cold fluid is air. Therefore Cp of cold fluid is 1000 joule per kg Kelvin. Then again mass flow rate of cold fluid is given, it is 0.4. Mass flow rate of cold fluid 0.4 kg per second, and again entry temperature of cold fluid is given 280 Kelvin. Therefore it is TCI is equal to in Kelvin 280 Kelvin, right? Then it is mentioned that air specific heat is equal to 1000 joule per kg Kelvin entering at 0.4 kg per second and 280 Kelvin is to be preheated by the air leaving the system. Now is to be preheated by the air. Now here for heating also we are using air. Therefore the hot fluid is also air. Here hot fluid is also air. Therefore my dear students, here specific heat of hot fluid will be also is equal to specific heat of cold fluid, which is nothing but 1000 joule per kg Kelvin. Because as here cold as well as hot fluid is air, therefore specific heat will be same for the air. Then see, is to be preheated by air leaving the system at 0.4 kg per second and 300 Kelvin. Leaving the system. Now this hot fluid which is air, so this hot fluid which is a air is leaving the system at mass flow rate and temperature. Therefore can I say it is a mass flow rate of hot fluid which is nothing but 0.4 kg per second, and exit temperature of hot fluid, that is THO, is 300 Kelvin, right? Then the temperature in Kelvin of the preheated air is, now they are asking what is the temperature in Kelvin of the preheated air. Now we have to heat the cold air, therefore they are asking what is the exit temperature of this cold air, that is TCO is a question. Now my dear students, for such type of counter flow heat exchanger, what is the heat transfer rate? That heat transfer rate we have derived in terms of area and overall heat transfer coefficient. It is written as UA LMTD, log mean temperature difference of counter flow heat exchanger, is equal to, if I write for cold fluid, it is mCp of cold fluid, mCp of cold fluid into temperature difference, that is TCO minus TCI, right? And if I write in terms of hot fluid, then it will be mCp of hot fluid, THI minus THO. mCp of hot fluid, THI minus THO. This is how heat transfer can be written as, right? Now here, U is given, A is given, LMTD we have to calculate. mCp of cold fluid as well as mCp of hot fluid is given, right? And here, I think exit temperature of hot fluid, THO is given, and inlet temperature of cold fluid is given, TCI. So in this expression, if I calculate this LMTD, I can equate this UA LMTD with respect to mCp TCO minus TCI, and I will get TCO. And if I equate this first equation with last equation, then I will get THI, right? Now my dear students, here observe the thing. If I check mass flow rate into specific heat of cold fluid and mass flow rate into specific heat of hot fluid, you will find same answer. Now here it is a special case of counter flow heat exchanger, that is equal heat capacity rates. Mass flow rate of cold fluid, which is equal to, here mass of cold fluid is 0.4, it is given here, and Cp of cold fluid is 1000 into 1000, right? Again, if I check mass flow rate into specific heat of hot fluid, mass flow rate of hot fluid is again 0.4, and specific heat of hot fluid is equal to specific heat of cold fluid because it is a air only, right? Therefore, can I say, therefore it is a case of equal heat capacity rates, that is mCp product of cold is equal to mCp product of hot, right? And this is a special case. So my dear students, whenever mCp of cold is equal to mCp of hot, right, then the LMTD for this special case, the del Tm, that is LMTD of counter flow heat exchanger, LMTD of counter flow heat exchanger will be equal to delta T1 or equal to delta T2. That is either it is a this left side temperature difference or is equal to right side temperature difference. Therefore, my dear students, here LMTD, this LMTD log mean temperature difference is equal to delta T1 is nothing but THI minus TCO. You can see THI minus TCO is delta T1, which is again equal to THO minus TCI, which is nothing but the right side temperature difference, right? So let us put the values here. Therefore, LMTD is equal to, now THI is given in the question. No, it is not given. Therefore, THI minus TCO, again TCO is unknown, right? TCO is equal to, now here THO is given and TCI is given. Therefore, it is equal to THO is 300 minus TCI is 280. Therefore, my dear students, here LMTD will be equal to 20. Therefore, here you will get LMTD is equal to 20 Kelvin, right? So use this LMTD. LMTD is equal to 20 Kelvin. Now, my dear students, as you have calculated this LMTD, let us use here heat transfer formula, right? Let us equate these formulas, right? Therefore, here we can say the heat transfer Q is equal to UA delta Tm, that is LMTD. UA LMTD is equal to mCp of cold into TCO minus TCI is equal to mCp of hot into, we can say, THI minus THO. So here, if I equate these first two equations, then I will get TCO, and if I equate this UA delta Tm with last equation, then I will get THI. So let us equate first two equations because here TCO is unknown. Therefore, my dear students, U is nothing but overall heat transfer coefficient is given 20, area is also given 20, LMTD is 20 is equal to mass flow rate is 0.4, Cp is 1000 into TCO minus TCI is given 280. TCI is 280, right? So my dear students, in this complete equation only TCO is unknown. So let us solve this equation for TCO. And if I solve this equation for TCO, I think TCO will be equal to 300 Kelvin, right? This exit temperature of cold fluid will be equal to 300 Kelvin. So look at the option. You will find that option B will be the correct choice for this question. Now, my dear students, suppose if they ask you what will be the inlet temperature of hot fluid, what will be the inlet temperature of hot fluid for this given condition, if this is a question. So my dear students, let us find here inlet temperature of hot fluid. Again, I will equate UA delta Tm, that is LMTD. UA delta Tm is nothing but LMTD is equal to mCp of hot fluid into Thi minus Tho, right? Therefore, my dear students, here U is nothing but 20, A is 20, LMTD is 20 is equal to mass flow rate is 0.4, Cp is 1000 into Thi is unknown minus Tho. Tho is given 300, right? Therefore, my dear students, from this equating, if I solve for Thi, then I will get Thi is equal to 320 Kelvin. So by looking at this, don't select option C because they are asking what is the exit temperature of cold fluid. Therefore, answer is option B. Thank you, dear students. In next lecture, we will see one more numerical on this topic which was asked in previous year GATE examination.